Are you ready for Rundown? It's your host, James Coker. We're here on the Fantasy Rundown. I'm going to tell you who to take as your Hail Mary picks this year. You might not know what a Hail Mary is. A Hail Mary pick is the late picks that might turn into something good. Like, last year, a Hail Mary pick was Mike Williams. I was the guy who took Mike Williams in the 16th round of my draft last year, and now he's the second or third round pick, and I'm going to try and find that guy for you. My Hail Mary pick at quarterback is Colt McCoy. In 5 out of his 9 drives in his first 2 preseason games, he scored touchdowns. Unlike last year, he's slated to play a full 16 games if you exclude injuries. It's his second year with the same targets. He's got Trubisky, he's got Mohamed Massaquoi, he's got Greg Little, and he's got Ben Watson coming back. I think Colt McCoy can have an even better year this year. I think you don't draft him as a starter, but you can expect similar numbers as Mark Sanchez put up last year. Just over 3,000 yards, around 20 touchdowns, and around 15 interceptions. He's still a young, inexperienced quarterback, so he'll throw a lot of touchdowns, but I think he's poised to have a better year than he did last year and can put up decent second-string numbers for the value that he's being taken at. My Hail Mary pick at running back is Jerome Harrison of the Detroit Lions. Now, Jerome Harrison has been pretty good everywhere he's gone. He hasn't ever been an awful back. He's never averaged under 4 yards per carry, and he's the one time he was given an opportunity in Cleveland, he took it and he went off. I don't know why they didn't start him the next year. It was probably the biggest oversight ever. He had 3 great games. He was a fantasy lord for anybody who picked him up in the last couple weeks of the season. He scored a lot of points for me. I can tell you I picked him up. But anyway, he was a good player for me, and he's probably going to be a good player this year behind one of the most fragile backs in the NFL with Jahvid Best. He's had turf toe all of last year. He's over that now, but now he's got a concussion already. So, I mean, Jerome Harrison hasn't had the greatest preseason, but his situation is so good because they're in a pass-heavy offense, so nobody's going to be stacking the line against Jerome Harrison. He'll get a few carries if Jahvid Best gets hurt. Expect Jerome Harrison to put up pretty good numbers this year because I think Jahvid Best will go down with another injury because he's fragile than a piece of glass. And, yeah, Jahvid Best is probably going to go down, and Jerome Harrison will take some carries. Now, at wide receiver, I have my true Hail Mary pick here. I think this kid is going to be really good. If I had to pick anybody out of my Hail Mary picks, it would be this guy. I'm going to pick Desmond Briscoe out of Tampa Bay. Desmond Briscoe is set to be the second-string wide receiver to act opposite to Mike Williams, and they're saying that Desmond Briscoe has been the most consistent wide receiver in Buccaneers camp. So expect Desmond Briscoe to put up good numbers. I mean, we saw he's not a blazer, Desmond Briscoe is, but he's really tall, and he's good at running routes, which is just poised to be a red zone target. I really think that you can't expect these, but his ceiling is about the same ceiling as Mike Williams had last year. You can easily put up double-digit touchdown numbers and a good number of yards. I really think that Desmond Briscoe has the highest ceiling of any 16th round pick that you can take. Swoop this guy up quick. He's going to be a good player this year. Thanks for watching the Fantasy Rundown. I'm really glad you guys came. If you enjoyed the show, subscribe. It's up there. If you have any questions, you can write me a question in the comment box below or send me an email, which is in the description box. Thanks for coming. See you later, cronies.